Chic women's apparel, sunglasses galore, playful jewelry, and styles from Aussieland.
My Australian fashion pieces.
This is totally cool.
Following the surge in food trucks, fashion trucks are revving up their engines. In 2011, there were just 3 in the U.S., and now there are more than 350. Street Boutique founder Sharlia Lee is a fashionista in D.C. and a California native. She originally wanted to open up a brick-and-mortar shop.
I thought that DC was missing a little bit of like the West Coast eccentric fashion, and I wanted to open it, but then when I realized that it was going to be way too expensive for what I had saved up and what I planned for, I was told to get creative.
To cut costs, Lee put her business plan on wheels. She found this retired newspaper delivery truck on Craigslist, and even though it didn't start,
it was perfect. There was no rust. It had a radio, it had electricity, and I was like, I can do this.
And the price tag was right.
And the price tag was amazing. It was a steal. And so I called my mom and I was like, I found it!
Lee paid $2,500 in cash. She's also invested in a few skills that aren't mentioned on the covers of Vogue.
I'm the mechanic, yes, part-time. I fix cars.
She's also a carpenter. Sharlia single-handedly carried out the truck makeover, inside and out.
It was all metal, so I laid the plywood floors. I stood, it was just me building it. So I stood on top of the drill Then it got to the point where everybody at Home Depot knew me by name. I'll walk down the lumber aisle and think, hey Leah, how's it going?
It is a labor of love.
My passion for fashion was at a young age. I always wanted to be a merchandiser in the fashion industry, and I told my mom that, and my mom is she's a biology major in pharmaceuticals, and she was like, no, you're gonna be a scientist.
Sharlia is following her childhood dreams, hitting the streets and festivals of D.C., Virginia, and Maryland.
If it makes sense to do a pop-up retail space, then I will do it. I think it's whatever builds organically with the brand and really what the customer wants.
Street Boutique has special plates and a solid following. Sharlia's customers know that she only orders things once, so they buy them quickly. Kylie Atwood, CBS News, Baltimore.